15 huge home and away spoilers for next week. What's next in Summer Bay? Coming up on Home and Away, Felicity's loved ones are struggling to come to terms with their tragic loss. Grief-stricken Cash makes a snap decision to dump Eden, while Tane's world is turned upside down when Harper admits she's pregnant with his baby. Here's a full collection of 15 massive moments. Don't forget that you can also check out our collection of 25 spoiler pictures from next week's episodes. 1. Harper is hiding something. With Tane still deep in grief for Felicity, Harper feels it's not the right time, but Dana points out the joyous news would give him hope for the future. But when Harper comes up another excuse not to tell Tane, Xander wonders what this is really about. 2. Cash and Eden are in turmoil, as Eden urges him not to throw anything out in haste. Amongst his sister's things, Cash finds a photograph from their childhood which brings memories flooding back. A short while later, a delivery arrives at the house for Felicity, with a selection of wedding dresses she ordered for Eden to try on. It's yet another painful memory for Cash and Eden of what they've lost. 3. Cash makes contact with Gary. Eden encourages Cash to contact Gary and inform him of Felicity's passing. But he's not ready to make the call. Cash can't forgive himself for not giving their foster dad the chance to say goodbye to Felicity in her final days. But some words of support from Tane finally give Cash the courage to pick up the phone to Gary. 4. Max struggles at work without Felicity. Mackenzie returns to work at Salt, but finds herself on the brink of tears when a supplier asks where Felicity is. Xander can sense Max's distress as she snaps at customers and is forced to step in and defuse the situation. After a difficult few hours, Mac makes the decision to close Salt for the rest of the day. 5. Harper admits her true feelings. Finally, Harper admits the truth: it's not the baby she's worried about. It's the fact she's in love with Tane. Dana is understanding, but points out the truth will eventually come out. Harper concludes she's right and asks Tane if they can meet. 6. Carl makes a discovery. Carl shows up at the gym and tries to convince his son to carry out one last job for him. But Tane orders him to leave. Enraged, Carl goes back to his car and looks Tane up on his phone, where he makes a concerning discovery: Tane is on a suspended sentence. 7. Marley opens up to Alf. Marley is angry when she goes behind his back by showing his work to Alf and Marilyn. Later, Marley confides in Alf that he wanted to keep his painting private as he was working through a lot of anger when he started it. Alf explains he can only see light in Marley's work, but he still won't put himself forward to be judged. 8. Justin plans a memorial for Felicity. Justin comes up with a suggestion of holding a memorial for Felicity in Summer Bay, so all her friends can get the chance to celebrate her. Mac thinks it's a great idea and they get to work planning the occasion. 9. Levi realizes Abigail is using again. When Mac discovers Levi lied to the police about the surf club's stolen money to protect his sister, she snaps and tells Abigail to go. Levi realizes Abigail is planning on doing a runner and chases his sister to the bus stop, but is alarmed to discover her arm is infected and covered in injection bruises. What is she using? 10. Levi funds Abigail's deadly habit. Levi pleads with her to realize she's putting her life in danger, but Abigail is desperate for her next fix. Seeing his sibling in such a bad way breaks Levi's heart, and he caves, giving her the money to score again. 11. Bree and Remy come to Eden's rescue. Eden is panicked to realize she has forgotten to return the wedding dresses Felicity ordered. Bree and Remy save the day by offering to help, as Eden breaks down, grateful for their support. 12. Eden worries about Cash. After a long drive, Cash and Eden arrive at Gary's place and are met with open arms. But as Gary starts to share his memories of Felicity, it all becomes too much for Cash, who walks away. Eden admits how worried she is about her fiancé, as she struggles to know how best to support him. 13. Cash dumps Eden. Felicity is laid to rest next to her parents, and Cash finally finds his words, recalling the last thing his sister ever said to him. Afterwards, consumed with heartbreak and loss, Cash tells Eden they're over as he can't face the thought of losing her too. 14. Harper tells Tane she's pregnant. Carl tries to intimidate Perry, threatening to have Tane put in prison unless he returns home with him. As their Rose spills into the memorial, Tane is about to attack Carl when Rose pulls the men apart. Harper tells Tane he's got too much to lose, and when he questions her comment, she finally comes clean he's going to be a dad. 15. Tane's head is in a spin. Tane and Harper are left to face their reality, as Tane wants to know why he's been kept in the dark for 2 months about the pregnancy. Feeling hurt and confused, Tane proceeds to drown his sorrows, before turning up at Harper's with more questions. Will she be able to answer them?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của Home and Away, spoiler today. Xin chào.